Here's the Pixar theory as fast as I can go. So, Pixar starts off with the good dinosaur, which sets up the fact that not dinosaurs, all animals can build intelligence over time if left alone to their own devices. So, fast forward to Brave, which is the next movie in the timeline, and that sets up the witch, which shows you magic in the universe. And actually, the entire theory circles around back to her. And so you can fast forward to basically there's a company, an evil corporation in the Pixar universe called By and Large, who develops AI through The Incredibles and keeps basically pushing things forward and polluting the entire earth so that humans eventually just have to leave. And while they're gone, cars take over. The robots create and become cars, and they go through the entire cycle of the history of cars, like from the Model T all the way to modern day and into the future, kind of following the same timeline. But without the energy from humans, which is important in the universe, is the humans have their own energy. Even though the cars can live for a little while on gas and oil and repair, eventually they die off because they don't have that human energy to sustain. So fast forward 700 years and you get to the end of WALL-E when the humans come back to Earth. And this is they take a long jump here because now humans are back to Earth and they eventually change over however millennia or however long. Humans become monsters. So the monsters in Monsters Inc. are ancestors of humans. And the problem is, as they become monsters, they lose that magic or that energy they had from mankind because they're not humans anymore. So they're no longer creating that energy that it takes to sustain yourself in this universe. So they create these magic doors so that they can go back and scare children and collect that energy from humans and bring it back to the future where they're at and harness it, and that's how they power and sustain themselves. Now enter Boo, a human child from modern times, from before the exodus from Earth and WALL-E. And Boo goes and she finds Sully, and basically the theory is she becomes obsessed with Sully, and having gone to the future and seen that technology, she eventually learns how to harness it and create it after trying to search out for Sully her entire life. And she eventually creates her own magic door and time machine, and she goes back to Brave, and in her search for Sully somehow becomes the witch and starts the circle all over again. And that is the condensed, summed up version of the Pixar theory to the best of my knowledge.